Oh, hello everyone. I'm sorry here. Let me turn off my. Oh, I swear I set this thing up to use my cell phone as my thing, and it just doesn't like doing what it should be doing. So, this one, I'm gonna jump right into this. Hope everybody's having a nice Sunday. Pardon me, I had to take a drink. It's a bit cloudy up here in Pittsburgh. Had a little bit of rain. We definitely need a lot more. So this guy, I'm going to flip over and show you what I've got going on. This one, if you remember, is this guy. And my mom wants this one. So I'm going to paint the back side of it for Silly. And I have these blocks of wood here to keep me from pressing on that foam core, or not foam core, the foam that's on this side, so that I don't damage it. And you can probably barely see that I stenciled some things here on this. But let me try to slide this down a little bit so we can get this guy in the view. Oh, what do I got going on here? Hold on. I gotta turn something sideways and move stuff into view. Hello, Rhonda. Hello, Jerlea. Hello to anybody else who might be watching. I'm going to do some silly ones here from my mom. This one, he is going to be Dracula. And so what I did was I just did a little sketch of this, and I'm going to just simply paint him, this face, this very dull, it's light beige. This is Top Notch. This was from the from the Joann Fabrics store closing. I grabbed a bunch of Top Notch paints. I didn't grab many because I have other ones, and I just wasn't sure. I hadn't used Top Notch. This is their name brand that Joann Fabrics had. And so what I did was, where the stem of the pumpkin comes down, I actually arched it I will paint this black to give him the widow's peak of his thing. And then I've got like his cape sides come up. But this is going to be the most boring part that I will do. And that is, I'm going to paint this very, very light beige color. That's what it's called, light beige. So that is what I'm going to do. Trying to collect a couple of. So. Okay. Very, very. I almost don't want to call this beige. I'm going to call it, it's like a light gray. I usually give them just one coat. Sometimes if they are a little too transparent, I will give them a second coat. The white here on this one is apple barrel, and It is really strong. You only really need one coat on it. With this guy, start, and I usually apply a kind of thickish layer to begin with. Take a look here and see what I've got going on. And I want to make sure that I keep it away from going over the edge, because I painted the edge of the pumpkin here, the color that the pumpkin is on the opposite side, and I don't want to flop that color over. This is a nice does look gray on the screen that I'm looking at here too, so, but it is light beige. And this is going to be a little difficult. This I might have to give a little bit of a heavy spot on it to cover up the black from the eyes and the mouthpieces that came over through on the back. So I may have to just put a little dab more of the heavier paint there to cover that. This is a nice paint. It's not too thick. It flows nice. Flows nice right off the brush real good. I was thinking of getting something the other day, and I'm like, oh no, I can just go to Nope, can't go to Joann's. And then I was trying to think, well, great, where am I supposed to get this stuff at if I need it? And I think I don't do Hobby Lobby. So I use Michael's instead. I think I get a better deal on my stuff at Michael's, because Michael's will always give you a coupon, and if you spend so much, you get a $5 voucher every so often, and then sometimes they increase the amounts of the how fast you can earn to get a voucher. And yeah, there will be times when I will have like a $20 voucher or something, and I'll be like, hey, time to go buy something at Michael's. And I will go there. They also, if you I know Rhonda's a veteran. Michael's also will give you a 15% off of mostly anything veterans, which is good. So instead of the usual 10% that they throw out, Michael's does 15. That's good. Cover up my, I think I have a pencil line here coming through. I hope you guys can hear me good because I don't have, my audio is not going through my phone, it's going through my computer, and my computer's over here to my right. And I still haven't moved it over to where I can actually paint and see what's going on. I need to rearrange my room here. Okay, good. Hey, bro. Yeah, I know. That's when I shop there too much. No, it's good. It's all good. Geez, I can hit the clearance aisle there and go, I've never tried this such and such thing before, or this paint or something, and buy it. Or some little trinket or something. One time I bought they are the heck are they called? They are metal things that have the alphabet that you can pound into metal. They have bracelets and things that can take the thing so you can make your own personalized metal bracelets and things like that. And I found them in the clearance aisle one time, and normally those things were like, I think they were like $30 originally, and I bought them for $5. And I've used them on occasion. I haven't really played around with them. I did jewelry a long time ago. Not really like jewelry that is totally metal jewelry type stuff. And I have a ton of beads, like right here in front of me. I have a bazillion of these things sitting in front of me that are just filled with beads. I've got those beads. I've got these. I've got these for Halloween, little skull beads. They're so cute. I just can't have them hanging. I do not need any more beads. But I've done, I had a plastic that you can mold and make into, to earrings and things like that. And that's what I did. But yeah, I have a ton of beads. I really need to do something with them. So, but I might be painting a few more things here. Once my sister and her husband get moved into their place, I might be painting some ceramic stuff. I always like doing that. Okay, he looks cool. I took a, pardon me while I tilt this my way. Oh, without catching everything. Just looking to make sure I don't need to Yeah, actually, there's a spot that needs it. Sometimes when you do just one coat, you do end up seeing like some pass through of the stuff on the underside, especially if it's a wood like this. If you see the grain through it, and you have to give it a little bit more paint to cover that. Okay, looks good. All right. Take the black. Oh, and I did get something. Where are they at? I finally got these this week. These aren't beads. These are actually nylon ball bearings that I can put hair out of there. That I can put in these things and put them in my shaker, and it'll help beat up the paint a little bit more and mix it good. So I got those, and I actually had to use it on a project I've been kind of working on the past couple of weeks. I had to mix, put it in some acrylic, they were acrylic paints, but they're metallic, and the metal it was getting kind of really thick. So I had to put one of those in it, and I put it in my little machine, and boom, it was nice and smooth, and I can keep that thing inside of it, and it's not going to pester it at all or have any issues with it. All right, give me my brush back. Clean my brushes. Okay, there we go. That one's clean. Okay, right there. Okay. Saw somebody post that they were sitting someplace. I don't know, can't remember where they said it we were at, but sitting somewhere, and somebody was playing like Christmas music. I'm like, no, we haven't even gotten to Halloween yet. Don't do Christmas yet. All right, here we go. Let me do it that way. And I can see where I need to paint. Because like I said, normally this would be facing me, or this would be turned upside down or something, and I'd be able to see it. But this is very challenging to paint like this, because I can't spin the thing around to paint where I want to paint so that I can see what I'm doing. And I kind of hate painting blind like that, but it works. This way I can see really good and just go, I can. Go here. This guy, I can see. Alright, I'm not going to get this little section with this big thick brush. I'm going to tackle that with a smaller tip brush. Probably might actually use my angle brush. And that's driving me nuts. I can't push this down any further. Why am I not? Oh, a second. I don't need to blind everybody, but I need more light. Let me check. Oh, jeez. All right. I also have to make sure that I don't put my arm down on this one because I don't want to smudge the drawing that I did down there. And I'm going to need. Let's move that out of the way. Okay, let's pull that out right away. That works. This is a little weird. That works. Okay. Okay. And this is also weird to paint backwards. That's weird. All right. It's okay. Yeah, we can touch that back up. All right, let's try this again. And smack myself in the face with my other light. Oh, Cheetos. And come on, give me my paint. He was cute. Sorry, I'm being quiet. It's when I have to concentrate. I kind of get quiet because I want to make sure I'm not doing an error across my when I'm painting. Okay, he looks good. All right, wipe the excess black off of there and put him in there. Oh, and give me you. Needs a shot. No, actually. Actually, rope it. No, give me one. Okay. All right, let's. Hold on a second here. I want to shake my black up. Because I want to use the cap instead of the bottle. I haven't heard Sally yell anything about the Steelers, so I don't know what the score is. Here we go. Okay. Oh no, this is going to be weird. I have to totally freehand this. All right. He's cute. I don't want to put the lid up there because that's still a little bit wet in spots. So do this guy. Whoop. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I gotta make this one as thick as that one. Oh. Okay, clean off some brushes here. Oh, you still need cleaned. Okay, now this guy really needs cleaned. It's black. All right. He needs some blood. Blah blah blah. What have I got here for blood? No. Where did that one go? Oh, you're down there. That's right. You're my good red. There we go. All right. Oh, actually, let's do this first. Oh, did I? Okay, good. Ball of dog hair landed on it. I thought that I screwed it up. All right, let's do some fun here with this guy. All right, first we're going to do a little white. And let's get that guy back. Let's not knock the lights all over the place. Okay. I'm going to put a little white here. Don't think I'm going to do the bottom one. Oh, maybe I should. You're a vampire pumpkin after all. Yeah, what the heck. Okay. If I wanted to, I could paint this red, give him blood red eyes too. Nah. All right. Where'd my paintbrush go? Okay, this is Americana Santa Red. I'm using Santa Red. It's also very good. I'm just dripping this on. Not really dripping, just dabbing. There we go. I wonder if I should do like a line of red. Yeah, let's get some red eyes. Keeping the blood red eyes that Christopher Lee was always given when he did Dracula. Okay, getting there. Is something else he's missing. Let's go here. Clean this off. Oh, give me that white again. He needs. I always have a white. Like a white shirt. Mm-hmm. Just to give him a little bit of a. Of course, I can extend it. Oh, that did that pull. That's weird. It's like that pulled some of the. It's the same white, but it's just giving me a weird color. Maybe just be the way I'm looking. Okay, he's cute. Yeah, that's all I'm going to do for him. He doesn't need to be super crazy. Okay. He does look cute. Okay, let's get this guy up and not knock shit over. Just drop something. Oh, that's not where you were supposed to go. That's where you're supposed to go. Sinister pumpkin, huh? Okay, now this, I am going to have some fun with these things again. Because these paint pens, these are acrylic, as you can see. There are acrylic. There are also oil paint pens. Since I'm working with acrylics, I'm going to use the acrylic one. So I'm going to use those guys. This is also this Craftsmart. This is Michael's private brand. So that's that set. And this Deco Color is also acrylic based paint markers. They're very, very nice. Actually, get and I need a black to do swirls. And do I have a red one in that set? Yeah, there's a red there, but I might use a bigger red. And I have a green, teal, a lighter green. Oh, come on. I've kind of mixed these all up into different things. Okay. Take this way. All right. And what I'm showing you, they don't. This one may have came like this. The blue, the red, the teal, and the pink. That one might have come that way in the container, but this one with all of the different greens and teals and blues, it probably didn't. I probably mixed them all up into different things. So, so if you're looking at this to go, oh yeah, I need that specific one. Yeah, you might have to buy this one to get to this one, to get to that one, to get to this one, to get to these colors, to get to the other colors. They don't sell them individually. They sell them per pack. The only ones they sell individually are ones like the black, the white, silver. I'm not a fan of the silver. The silver doesn't give a good shiny metallic like my silver paints do. So, all right. Actually, no, let me put them off to the side here. And let's do pink. Whee! Hey, get back in there. And I'm trying to make up my mind as to whether or not that's blue or if that's... Yeah, I guess it's blue. It's not purple. Oh, well. And actually, stop. And I don't necessarily need to use these on all of them. I could put, actually, let me put that yellow back. Let me see. Any good representation of that yellow? Yeah. 35. 36 too. Oh, yeah. 36 too. Here we go. I can use Ceram Coat Bright Glow. Oh. And paintbrush glue. You can mix these. I mean, you don't have to use the pens. You can also just do this. So I'm going to paint my base, my flowers, not base of the flowers. I forget what this is called. This yellow is a little transparent. I can see my pencil lines through it pretty good. Okay. That takes off there. This goes here. This goes here. We'll put this back. Whee! Okay, let's start with pink. Actually, I should do orange. Yeah, let's do orange. That fat orange. All right. Store horizontally. That's funny. Store horizontally. Yet when you find them in the stores, when you buy them, they're on pegs and they stand upright, so they're vertical. So that doesn't really help. So give me one moment because this needs like a full minute. There we go. To shake. And I can't put this in my shaker, which kind of sucks because you have to do it this way. Oh, let me see. What do I use? Acrylic instead of flat based paints? Flat base. These are everything I use is matte. That's as flat as I do have some that are semi-gloss to gloss. I don't really use those as much because I always spray my stuff with a clear coat of gloss paint anyways. So these do have a little bit of glossiness to them. I'd say they're kind of satin. But oh yeah, look at that. Whee. push that down. I will be posting a video later this week of the skulls that I've been working on. What the heck's on that thing? They turned out really good. And these also really just, I mean, I can. If I see the strokes of my lines from this into it, I can go over it once it's dry. But other than that, it does pretty good for one coat coverage. This is something that, like I said, does start to show me. Well, there you are, Miss Silly. Hi, puppy. Yeah, you came up here to bump me just as I'm trying to draw. Yes. Oh, you smell like you've been outside. I put them out. Went to put them out last night. Oh. I can't remember what time it was. But Sabine will chase after anything she sees. She sees a bird, she'll chase after it. She sees a bee, she'll chase after it. She sees a rabbit, stray cat, anything. Somebody's walking their dog. She'll want to say hi to him. She doesn't bark. It's weird when she barks. But last night I opened up the door and I could smell skunk. Like, please do not chase after the black and white kitty. I don't know where he is. Don't need the kitty. Don't need that right now. Cool. I'll give you a little teaser of the other thing. Where are they at? Where did I put them at? Where did I just put them at? I had them right here. Oh. There they are. So this is upcoming in a video. I'll be posting that here sometime soon. Jeez. Another thing, actually, while I'm standing up, I'll also show you this. If you were with me gee whiz, wasn't this back in June, July or something we did this? I'm sorry, my camera isn't going to let me show this in full size. But I had we did a unicorn spit day and with my sister, and I was doing some extra things. This was a tombstone that I had that I've played around with and did some drippy um, unicorn spit on and decided to pull it out and paint it up. I did not film this. This was just something to play around with. What? All right, I will sit down. You can crawl underneath me. Just don't bump me. Oh. There you go. Good girl. Yeah, see, I did. I put the cap on it. Doing flowers on my mom's because she is always getting us flowers. She's always taking care of flowers really good. You're licking my foot. I am going to outline this and hold on a second. I feel like I need that. I'm going to outline these in black, so I'm not really going super crazy over my lines. They are more for guidance. And this one didn't do it. It's got some lime there through it. The white acrylic ones of these do not really like pencil marks very well. So, okay. Prime and shake marker before use. Colors can be overlaid once dry. Close tightly after use. Store flat and protect from freezing. Pink rose. All right, let's shake this guy up. Shake, 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 Sonora. Let me pull this up here. I can see. You can see carefully. I hope you can see over here. You can see I've got some streaking from the marker on the first one. Why aren't you laying down? What's stuck? There we go. So I may have to go over the orange here once it dries. Okay, I'm just actually going to take the top of the pen and prime it like that. Try to get some paint fluid down to it. looks like it needs shook up a little bit more. And where is... And get a test scrap. Prime it really good. There we go. That works. Oh, there we go. That's a nice pink. Just your standard pink. All right, I'm going to go over here. And this will work. I really wouldn't call it a rose pink. I would. It is like a Valentine kind of pink. It's not a lipstick pink. It's but it is a very pink. And I kind of like working with these because they do make quick work of stuff. You're not dipping or cleaning your paintbrushes or doing anything like that constantly. These are quite nice. This Craftsmart, and make sure I don't stick my palm of my hand in the dumb thing. What I just painted. I hear you. It's going on nice and thick. It's oops. Almost forgot one. It's not transparent at all. It's covering the lines pretty good. Okay. Put that down. Do a little bit of this orange here over these spots that need it. Right. So let's do this dark green. And oh man, I ate all my nerds. I forgot to grab more nerds. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I did your YouTube. All right. I had bought these to do the a Thriller door sign last year because I didn't want to. I thought it would be better to do it with these things than to try to paint the whole thing with paintbrushes. And I was really, really happy with how that turned out. So, these actually work really good for this stuff too. To do fluid lines. And so, yeah, look at that. I got myself. All right, you're going to make me do pinkies out. Since I can't rest my hand down, I have to prop out my pinky and draw. Oops. Where did I draw that one in the wrong spot? Oh, well, let's fix it. And hey, look, yeah, I got leaves down here. Sabine doesn't want to hang around right now. She's on doxycycline right now because she got bit by a tick and it even though I have her on like NexGard and stuff like that. She got bit and it didn't. She's got to take medicine to help her out. Yeah. This guy is showing more lines and stuff in. It's funny, this green is actually acting like a regular marker where it's showing me the lines of this. That's funny. I need some right there. Put a little. That'll work. Actually, you know what? Let me do this. Let me put a little bud. I'll do that here too. Little buds like they're the little flowers. That'll work. Okay. And as I finish, the pink dries good. Actually, the pink looks really good. This really hardly needs any. I'm not seeing the lines and stripes and stuff like I would with like I did with the black. The green or the orange. And the green and the orange is this deco color stuff. This Craftsmart actually did really good. Okay. So it actually applied itself nice and thick. Now, the one nice thing about this this apple barrel white, painting it on here, it actually is almost just pretty much one coat, and it basically turns itself into a like paper. I can take my white vinyl eraser here, and I can actually erase that extra very carefully. Remove it. Instead of painting white over. I might paint a little coat of white over just to touch it up some, but all right, let's open up this guy. And we're going to make sure we're working. I'm going to do this. In a sec, needs to shift a little bit more. Piece of paper go. And I also like this one because it's a little, the container is kind of see-through, that I can see how much paint I think I have left in this one. There we go. There we go. As I was trying to working on the skulls that I made, that I painted. I took the chance to like really look into this to see what oh, now you're back again. Oh, thank you. Mm-hmm. Oop, I totally messed up that one. There we go. Oh, and Ahsoka's come to visit me too. Hi, puppy. Yes, you're a good girl. Yes, you are. You're very good. Okay. All right. This is black. Prime it. All right. Let's do the swirls first. Actually, no. I might need to put my hand down on that. Let's. Get out of my way. And grab the whole pinky out. Interesting. pinkies again. You know what I did? Or didn't do? Yep. Does not say we're running out of. There we go. Oh, that's hard. Usually paint with a knuckle down or something, but that was a little rough. A second. That helped. Cool. Alrighty. Now let's start over here. I might be running low on black on this one. That's the only thing I don't like about this is there's no like window on it to tell me how much I have. I can only just kind of feel for it. The lighter I feel it get, the more I know that it feels like I'm losing it. Yep, look at that. All right. You're not being very nice. Oops. I forgot something. Okay. Yeah. Where'd that green one go? Okay. Now let's shuffle these guys up. Move some stuff out of the way here. What's going on? Try to get him up into view. I'm going to do the same thing with him that I did on the other one. I'm going to take my metallic silver and make spider web on him. Ouch. Oh, and first, let me set that off to the side here so that I don't. This is a mechanical pencil, but the lead inside of it is actually chalk. All right. Oh, I might have to carefully stand this up. There we go. This guy's getting a little spider on him. What's nice about these, let me clean my brush. Is that the it's chalk. It's a very nice, easy piece out or nice light line that I don't have to worry that if I mess up and go someplace else, all I have to do is just rub it off and it disappears. The pencil, not so much. And by the way, where's my pencil? I've been using an 8B pencil to sketch my stuff on here. It is a softer lead, and it works really, really good. You're annoying me. Get off my way. All right, here we go. Painting weird again. If you're new and you're watching this and you're thinking, ew, why aren't you just using the same paint markers on here instead of just painting? There's a reason. The silver is not very strong on this. The white would be. I could do it in white, but I want it to be silver. And so I'm just using my, what is this? Number 2 paintbrush. And okay, this is going to have to be maybe a pinky. If the silver paint marker was stronger, I would definitely use it, because to pause and have to go back over so that you don't see the start and stop of where the paint ran out and backtrack over it. See if I can move this up just a little bit more. Oh, thank you. I didn't realize I now have 165 viewers or subscribers. All more to the 500 I really need. I might not do a live one here for the rest of October. It's just got other things going on. Of course, it's Halloween. And I just need I do have other Halloween things I could paint easily. But I don't know if I'm going to paint the other back of the other one of these pumpkin door signs or porch signs, whichever you want to call them. Spider web needs to be a little catch line there. Time is it? It's almost 6. I'm doing good, I think. Well, so hopefully here I can spend a little time and clean up my art room here and set it up so I can. I don't think I have anything this large to paint anymore, but I think I have one. Oh, I have a snowman, not snowman. I have one of these that's snowflakes going down it. Um, and I don't know if Michael's will have anything. If they'll have a door sign like this or what they'll have. And I really don't paint. Actually, I should do this in December. I should paint. I have old reindeer, ceramic reindeers. They are an old set. And I started painting them a long time ago. Bought other ones for the set and never finished them. I should pull them out. They're kind of the reindeer look like they're quilted, like they have the puffiness. It's like they're stitching and stuff to them, and so I was making them look like they were quilted. And of course, I'm getting very much into the finer details of the patterns of the quilt, of the fabrics and stuff that would be used on them. And I think let me put one here. To there. Okay. And a silly spider here. But I could pull them out and paint them for December or November, actually. Just paint them in November, leading up. I think I have 8 reindeer total. They're cute. They're cute. They're just figurines is all they are. And since I've never finished them, I've never gotten them out to do anything with them. Whee! Okay. He's done. Need finer tip. All right, this is 3. Somebody. Here we go. He's so cute. All right. Moving. Moving right along. All right. Let me move some stuff here out of the way so I can swing this around. Take a look. Here's vampire pumpkin. Get him down a little bit forward. There we go. This looks good. All right. Spin this on its side. Spin this around and try not to touch the wet paint that I just did. Or bump into anything else that I just crash into. Okay, let's see. There we go. All right. Hey, green, I need you. Okay. I'm gonna have some fun here with this guy. If I have Dracula at the top, I'm gonna put a Frankenstein pumpkin at the bottom. How's that? He just needs to be a funny green. This apple tart will work. It is a nice creepy green. And all right, I will wet my brush. First, get a drink. Okay. I did not get a chance to paint this ahead of time. I was doing laundry. And didn't get a chance to pre-paint this like I did last week. That is a nice green. I like that green. But it does have some chunks in it, but I'm really... Normally I don't like chunky paint. But I will let it be. I've used a lot of this paint lately. Down there. Ooh. Might have to hold it sideways. There we go. There we go. Get the light out of my eyeballs. That's what I needed. Here we go. Now I can see. I'm not blind. Frankie the pumpkin. I haven't even carved any of the pumpkins that I bought. They're just sitting out there. And that's one thing I'm going to do too. I'm going to carve my pumpkins. Now you may be thinking, oh, well, she really probably carves pumpkins really cool. Actually, I do. I don't do, like, pull out the Dremel and do crazy stuff. Some of that's really cool. I do like seeing that. But I don't. I have these, like plastic teeth and things that you plug into, or that you insert into the mouths, like googly eyes and things like that. And sometimes those are so cool because as the pumpkin rots, those the teeth then the teeth and the eyes kind of like start to sink, and they make the pumpkin look even more creepy, and they look really, really funny. I'd have to find them. I don't know where I put those things at last time. I have like, silly hillbilly teeth and vampire teeth and stuff, and some of them are really funny. You just insert them. Look at that big chunk of dry paint. You would carve you carve out the spots if you want to. You could put carve out eyes and things like that, but then you put the plastic pieces like right over top of the hole, and as the pumpkin rots, hey, they just start looking worse, and they're but so cool. I'll have to post what I did last year. Was it last year? No, I don't think it was last year. I think it was the year before. I put them in my planter so that I have to keep the dogs away from them, because the dogs are like, ooh, pumpkin, I'm gonna munch on this thing for a while. When we first got Ahsoka, I carved pumpkins. Actually, that might have been when I did it. I was giving her pieces of the pumpkin to chew on, and she liked that, and I had to keep the pumpkins away from her after that, because she thought, oh, okay, I'm just going to be out here. I'm going to chew on this pumpkin while I'm out here and chew on my pumpkins. I had a warty pumpkin that had great big huge warts off of it, and I'm finding chunks of it laying all over the yard, and here she was eating this, trying to chew them, and had to put it up from her so she wouldn't chew my pumpkin. Being so silly. Because I didn't want her to get sick from eating too much pumpkin and getting diarrhea or anything like that. Don't need that. Okay. My Frankie pumpkin here is looking good. Okay. That's good. Cool. All right. I'm not going to be worried too much about fixing up some of the like bare spots on him too much, because he's Frankenstein and he's imperfect. All right. All right. I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to tackle this guy. So I'm going to This one's gonna be. I'm gonna add more to this one, I'm sure, but let's. That guy's dry. Okay. Let's. I feel like when I do these, I'm like doing a coloring book. Coloring here. Let's shape this up a little bit more. Okay. Feel. Oops. The only thing I don't like about these types of markers is because you have to prime them. You can over prime them, and all the paint can go through the tip. I hate those. And they had the gold and silver ones when I was growing up, and those I hated when they bust open weird. And then you'd ruin anything that you were writing or drawing on. Couldn't do anything with them. Okay. Ow! Ouch. Sorry, I hit my hand on my light. Did I do red? I didn't do red up that one. Okay. No. Oh, this one might be seeing better days. Like I said, if I was seeing this flat instead of sideways, I could probably be painting this a little better. I think my red is dead. All right. Let's do. All right. Let's do. Oh, I hope you work. I have a very gassy dog underneath me, so whoa, you are being stinky. Like I said, she's on that doxycycline. She hasn't had any issues with eating it, and she's taking her pills extremely well. But this weekend, she's been pretty gassy. And not like singered nose hairs. It's like, oh my gosh, did you have an accident thing? Because that is one of the unfortunate side effects of the thing is she can get diarrhea, and I don't. But she is just underneath me, happily tooting away. Hee. Yeah, you don't want to smell that. It's not good. She's just. It's just the thing you have to like stop and pause for a moment to like make sure that she hasn't had an accident. And, she does good in telling you that she needs to go outside. Normally, like if I'm painting or working on my computer, working from home, she'll come up and bop my arm that I'm usually it's my right arm. She'll bop it, so which can be a pain in the butt because I'll be trying to do a clip path or trying to draw or do something, and she comes up and here goes your arm. It's kind of. And it's usually just because I just want petted. No, I don't need to go outside. I just want petted. But I think I've said it before. She has a weird bark. She doesn't bark much, but when she does, It kind of sounds like she's barking into a tin can. It's a weird bark. She's only 2 years old. She lets Ahsoka do all the barking. And Ahsoka doesn't mind that at all. Tickling me. But she's a good dog. They're all good dogs. And okay. Oh, let's see. What else should we do? Red, red, red. Give me the other red. I think that red is dead. Oh, actually, do purple. I haven't done purple on any of these. I keep forgetting I have other colors. I lay them out in front of me like, okay, I'm going to use this color, use this color, use this color, and somehow I always forget to use purple. Oh, let me go. This one's, I don't think it's ever been used. If it has. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's draw. Let's do the inside too. All right. Oh, let's do a purple mustache. How about it? All right. Yeah, should do some other color. What other colors do I have? I have orange, red, green, blue, pink, and purple. Let's just keep it simple here. Let's do, give me blue, give me a blue, give me a blue. Try this blue. Heck, where'd my paper go? There we go. It's stuck. There we go. Now it's working. All right, so let's swirl this blue. Woo. Okay. Where'd that green go? Do the light green. Try that green again. Dip. Get started. All right. Yeah, of course. See, get on this side of it, and then I can't get it to work. Messed up. All right. He looks cool. Now, for if you can see, there's a little fine line here of pencil. What I'll do is I'll let this dry. I'm not going to outline these in black. I'm just going to keep it as is. And once this is fully dry, like maybe tomorrow, I'll actually come back in and I'll erase those lines just to get them out of there. So let's work on Frankie for a little bit here. Try to get him. Let's put some of my tools away. So yes, Craftsmart acrylic paints works pretty good. don't know where I have. Oh, I think I have them in my bag, or the box that these are in. I do have a box. Sorry, I tested acrylic markers and the oil-based markers. The oil-based markers were not as opaque as these were. They were kind of they didn't work. Like when I made my thriller thing, the thriller sign, I had to go through and make sure that I was using the right way that I would get the result that I wanted. So I tested it on some stuff and before I did the sign, and I didn't like how the oil ones did, but either one of these, oops, I threw the oil. I'll put it back. I'll clean it up. The deco color is good. I do like the Craftsmart ones. These are really good. As you can see, they do come in different things. It's a 1.2 millimeter tip for one size. The deco has a chisel tip. There are also ones that are the fine line tip. They are also in my bag or my box down underneath me. And oh, I have 2 doggies here with me. Here, I thought I only had one. I have 2 doggies. I'll move you over here. All right, let's see. Let me think. Ooh, cranberries and white chocolate macadamia nut cookies? That sounds good. No, I only have one dog serenading me with their gas right now. The other one is behind me and she's just chilling out and relaxing. They both are probably hungry. Let's see here. What could I do with you? The heck did I just... Let's put something. Hold on one second here. I'm going to look up something. Try to get myself some inspiration here. Oh, yes. Obviously, I need to do that. Yes, 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 absolutely. I need... All right. This is going to be fun. And actually, I should do that with the... Yeah, I will. Let me get these back out again. I need you again. Okay, that'll work. All right. I need a straight line. Ish. Okay. Here, I was just going to put bolts on them, and then I'm like, but no, he needs this, the slice line, where popped open his head to put the brain in. I would have. What else does he need? Oh, he needs like stitching someplace. Oh, let's see, where can I put stitching? Let's put some stitches right here. And let's do another one going. Actually, let's do one around his eye. And let's do one down here along the side of his head. All right. Since I'm here with this, let's draw a bolt. And you know what else I need? Because his teeth are going to be icky, nasty. Give me desert sand. Americana. Yeah, that'll work. Give me this brush. Tiny bit of water. All right. Let me give him okay. That looks funny. Okay, put that there. Okay, let me take this. This is Rain Gray from Ceramic Coat. Put it there. Where did that go? Hold on, I'm trying to find the right brush for this. There he is. This'll work. Gotta put I'll make it a little bigger. My mom will get a kick out of this. Here, let me move it out of the way so you see what I'm doing. And these don't have to be perfect because Frankenstein is imperfect. Okay. That looks cool. All right. So let's also paint these guys with this. Cute. Oops, let me go back to my stream. Yes. Franken pumpkin, yes. Franken pumpkin. Away. Put this away. Clean my brush. Let's see. Go right back there. Oh, let's give the go. It's not much you can do with Frankenstein. All right, that I'm calling that done. He looks good. Franken pumpkin, Day of the Dead pumpkin, Spider pumpkin, Dracula pumpkin. All of them look really good. So I will post whether or not I'm going to do one. I probably won't do a live feed here through the end of October. I'm trying to think if there is something I can have my mom and I paint on one of the days. She's hopefully coming down on Halloween. And I don't know if I'll be able to find something for her to paint, but or we might try to make something. I don't know. Let's think about it. So, but hey, it's not even 7 o'clock yet. Yay! Okay, well, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. If be sure to like. If you've made it this far and you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. The more subscribers I get, right now nothing is monetized. So the more subscribers you have to hit a threshold of 500. I'm not even near that yet. So it'd be nice to get to that point. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for those of you in the chat. Um, these guys are, this one is going off to my mom. She's gonna love this one. I'm going to take this probably, I gotta look at the weather to see what the weather's gonna be like this week. Because this guy is gonna have to get have a good coating of spray gloss put on him. And just so you remember what the back side or the front side looked like, it was this one. So, but so thank you again for watching, and I will chat on other channels later this week. But like I said, probably not going to do a live stream this Sunday. So thanks a lot. I will post some of the channel pictures. I'm actually sorry, Brom. I'm looking at the chat. I will actually try to post even some of the pumpkin post pictures that with, like I said, with the teeth and things. They're so funny. When I make them, I'll post pictures of those online, and I will post a picture of this after the gloss is applied, and it just helps pop the color a little bit more, I think. So, all right. Well, thank you very much, guys.